Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. It's a great morning, green morning in Canada, Latin America, United States. People have just got up. They're going for morning walk, morning jog, cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever they want, they are enjoying. People right in the European Union, when I talk about after lunch, they are waiting for now their evening tea or a coffee. And people in India and surrounding countries, it's an early evening. And we all are together. We are moving in that direction. People, those join us from Central Asia, those come from Middle East, and of course, Mauritius, Seychelles, and Southeast Asia. It's a little late for you. It's about 1.5 to 2 hours ahead, depending on the which country you are in. And let Australia and New Zealand, middle of the night, let them sleep. They can enjoy the program tomorrow morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Journey of India Tourism 2047. We are talking about the policy, the planning, the marketing, the strategies, the innovation, the education, the skills, and of course, what all is happening in the tourism, hospitality, aviation, and all the industries which are directly or indirectly related with it, and how Indian tourism would be when we would be celebrating 100 years of India's independence, and people will be just entering on to Imagine 2047. One of the segment of the tourism is very important, the MICE part, and what we used to call earlier events planning, events marketing, events management. So MICE term, which came meetings, incentives, conferences, and events. Today we have got a distinguished guest, Mr. Abhineet Sharma. He is with ICPB, India Conferences Promotion Bureau. It is under the aegis of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. So let's enjoy with him, have a wonderful journey, and all of us together we can move on and let's go deep into with Abhineet Sharma into MICE industry. Hearty welcome, Abhineet ji. It's a pleasure to have you with us. And indeed, we are looking forward to yet another scintillating session on the MICE industry. Kindly give us some inputs, where India ranks into the global part as far as MICE industry is concerned, what kind of infrastructure is coming up, what exactly are we doing to improve our ranking, and then we can talk about some future trends as far as the MICE industry is concerned. With these words, we extend you a hearty welcome. Just tell about your journey, where all you had been, what all have you done before you were with where you have reached at the India Conferences Promotion Bureau. For the people, those are joining us, ICPB, the journey for the first time today. It is in Ashoka Hotel. There are rooms dedicated on the second floor, and they operate right from there. This is an organization which was set up under the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, and I have been seeing them from 1987 onwards. Okay, we'll move ahead and let's take a journey with Abhineet ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. First, I want to say many thanks to my respected sir to give me this opportunity to introduce myself first, and then to say something on MICE industry and MICE industry of India especially. So first I will start from myself, from my introduction. My name is Abhineet Sharma, and right now I am associated with ICPB, as sir has mentioned earlier. ICPB is India Convention Promotion Bureau, and it was set up by Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, way back to 1988, the year of 1988. And I came to know this, that sir was a key point at that time, key personnel in the Ministry of Tourism at that time. So it is very great for me to associate with this organization and contribute my time and my expertise for the promotion of MICE in India. So First, I will start with with ICPB itself, because ICPB is a place or is an organization which is doing very good work in for the development of mice industry in India. So basically, it's an association. It's an association of hotels, convention centers, DMCs, PCOs, and previously airlines were also associated as associate members in ICPB. But now, as Air India was our lifetime member, but now Air India is, we all know that it is privatized. So now we are many airlines are in pipeline to get the membership of ICPB. Okay. So now we all know that MICE is meeting, incentive, conference, and exhibition. And here today in today's session we have to discuss about the infrastructural development and existing infrastructure of MICE in India, and what India is doing to promote itself as a MICE destination in the world. So, first of all, I want to start with some data, as data is not very entertaining for the people, because some people don't love to the numerical figures. But to understand some business, we need to take quick reference from the data. So here I want to share a PPT. Give me some time, respected audience and respected sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the mice industry. India has got a tremendous potential as far as mice is concerned, because recently we have seen that renovation which has taken place at Pragati Maidan, a lot of infrastructure development has come. And at the same time, in Sector 25 of Dwarka also, the new setup is there, the new venue is there, and new avenues have been opened up and all. Because meanwhile, we have been using Noida Greater Complex for that. When you are ready, Abhinijji, we can go ahead with your presentation.
Yes, sir. I am ready.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I hope the
No,
my
it's not
PPT is
visible. No, it's not visible.
Okay, let me try.
So, tier 2 cities and tier 3 cities also, it's coming up. And something very interesting we would like to share. Recently, G20 summit and Mr. Amitabh Kant, who had been instrumental, God's own country in Kerala, and thereafter when he was in the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, they worked on to quite a bit of, incredible India. And then after he moved as CEO Niti Aayog, and then Sherpa of the G20. So G20 also wonderful that way, and he has also a vision, and he is very keen that India should increase its share as far as mice industry and the mice tourism is concerned. I think Abhinijit, the first slide had come. Yes, here is the first slide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. So here this is basically the abouts of mice. What is mice and all? So I am skipping this slide, and I'm going to the next slide. Mice in India. Okay. So as I have said earlier, that we have to first we have to understand the data to make it relevant, or make it more comprehensive for the audience, for our audience, to understand the position of India in the world in the context of mice industry. Okay, so the estimated global market size for mice is $808 billion. So it's a huge industry. Okay, and we all know this. But when we talk about India, the market size is 37,576 crores in rupees. Okay, and the 60% comes from MIC. MICE is basically the four components we are talking. When we say MICE, then there are four components: meeting, incentive, conference, and exhibition. And here I am presenting the picture of the first three segment: meeting, incentive, and conference. And the market size of meeting, incentive, and conference is 60% of 30, roundabout 37,000 crores. Okay, and the estimated market size from event is rupees 4,800 crores. So again, we can see the market size is very big, and we can do very well if we are able to tap this market. And moreover, I want to mention here the multiplier effect. The multiplier effect of tourism industry. Multiplier effect means when we talk about a particular segment, like here today we are talking about mice, then what are the other sectors which are having which are getting the benefit from the growth of this particular segment? I mean to say mice. So the other segment which are getting benefit are hotels as well as the transportation. For example, if a group come to India for an event, for a convention, then he must has to stay in a hotel. He must have to travel. The group must have to travel in any mode of transportation, like airline, like rail, or any other mode of surface transportation. So the if we see the multiplier effect of tourism, then it is huge. Okay, so by seeing these figures, we can understand the importance of mice in our country. Now let's move to the next, and next slide is scope of mice in India. What are the venues where we can work to improve mice in our country? So I have mentioned those venues here in this slide, and we can see this, like infrastructural development, data and statistics, improvement of data and statistics at both global and regional level, economical development and support from the local bodies as well as the government, support from allied industries and businesses, and then treaties with the developed countries to improve or to develop tourism infrastructure and tourism in India. Educated and skilled manpower. This segment is also a very important segment. Education, we need skill development for the development of any industry in our country. Next is availability of relatively cheap labor, and the last is places of historical importance, availability of places of historical importance in our country. So these are the points in which we can work upon, and we can improve the ranking of ranking as a mice destination in the world. Okay. So as I have shown in the previous slide, the first point is infrastructural development. Recently, we have, as sir has also mentioned, that recently we have organized G20 summit. And in this summit is organized at a national level. We have used or associated almost 60 cities and 60 venues, sir, and hold or organize the meetings on that venues. So by organized the meetings at 60 different cities or different venues, we have tried to showcase our strength, our MICE infrastructural strength to the world. For example, here I want to say that if an outsider consider India for anything, then he thinks like a stereotype. For example, if he is going to take a cultural tour, then he always thinks like Delhi, Jaipur, Agra, that golden triangle. If he thinks about business meeting, then he thinks, then the person thinks there are some limited venues like or cities like Delhi, Bombay, or Bangalore, or if we go down south, then Hyderabad and Chennai. So the person thinks like that. But by organizing that G20 summit in 60 different cities, we have showcased our strength to the world that no, we are not limited to these 4 or 5 cities. We have the world level infrastructure in other cities also. So it was a great event, and participants from the worldwide appreciated this event, and they termed Indian infrastructure as incredible, and as well as suitable for different kind of meetings and conventions. We can hold a small meeting as well as we can hold a larger meeting. So we have developed such infrastructure in our country right now. So this is about the G20, and G20 was an opportunity in India to showcase it as a world-class MICE destination. Now, in the next slides, I want to share some properties which is being developed as well as which are already developed to boost the infrastructural facility, MICE infrastructural facility in our country, in India. So first in that series is Mahatma Mandir Convention Exhibition Center, which is located in Gujarat, Gandhinagar, and the seating capacity is 6,000, which is good. Next is Vishwa Bangla Convention Center. It is located in West Bengal, Calcutta, and the seating capacity of this convention center is 3,200. So I am mentioning these convention centers which are recently developed, and there are many more convention centers in India apart from these convention centers. Now next is Geo World Convention Center. The location is Mumbai, Maharashtra, and the seating capacity is huge, 10,640. Now the next is India International Convention and Exposition Center. It is also called Yashobhumi, recently developed, and an ambitious project of our current Prime Minister it was. And the location is New Delhi, Dwarka. The seating capacity of this convention center is 6,000, which can be increased to 10,000 as per the requirement. And the landmark convention center, which was used in G20 summit also, the India Exhibition cum Convention Center, IECC, also known as Bharat Mandap. The location is New Delhi, Pragati Maidan. The seating capacity is 7,000. Next is Ashoka Convention Center. The location is Bihar, Patna. Seating capacity is 5,000. Apart from this, there are many more convention centers in India which can cater to various segment of various sizes of meetings and conventions. I have mentioned a quick reference, a data for a quick reference, which can be seen here in this presentation. The total number of convention centers in India is 3,282. The total number of hotels in India is 1,540. And luckily, 60% of the hotels having the facility of convention center. Apart from this, we have also a good number of exhibition centers. And the total number of exhibition centers in India is right now 1,087. So these numbers are very huge and very impressive. What we need to market ourselves or market India as a MICE destination, and we have to invite the conventions as well as the meetings from the different countries of the world to organize their meetings and conventions here in our country. Okay. So now again, we have some data and statistics, that is global and regional position or ranking. There is an when we talk about MICE or we talk about any kind of business activity, then there are some agencies which provide some rankings to the world or to the countries that make that particular country business friendly. So such agencies like those agencies like World Economic Forum, as well as the ICCA, the International Congress and Convention Association. So these agencies have also given a good ranking to India according to their survey and studies, different studies and survey. And here in this slide, we can see that India is consistently improving its rank. And the data and it is the statement is given by World Bank Ease of Doing Business and World Economic Forum's Travel and Tourism Competitiveness ranking. The 2024 ranking is 39. In 2021, India was 54th. Spain, Japan, France, and Australia are the top 4 countries in that list. Now the ICCA, International Congress and Convention Association, brings out the ranking of countries and cities based on the international association meetings. And ICCA has provided 37th rank to India for the year 2022. And in the region, Asia Pacific region, the rank of India is 7th in the year of 2023. So by seeing these data, we can say that India is continuously improving itself in the world, and as a MICE destination as well as a business center. So here in this slide, we can see the graph also. It's a graphical representation. of ICCA ranking in Asia Pacific in the year 2022. Here we can see that India is ninth. The 68 with the number of meetings organized in India was 68, and this meeting was world level meetings where the delegates from the different countries of the world has participated. Okay, now we will talk about economical development and government support. What government is doing to make India a world choice in the context of mice industry? So first stage, growing economic strength of India. India is growing in almost every sector in the last 10 years, and economical growth is one of them. India's tourism industry is growing at the rate of 9.62% per annum. And it is expected that India's tourism industry will generate a revenue of 23.7 billion US dollar in 2024. So the figures are very good and very interesting. According to the Ministry of Tourism, mice industry in India is also growing with a rate of 8% per annum. Apart from that, government is also announcing many industry friendly policies, which provides an ample opportunity of India to grow or develop itself as an ideal mice destination in the world. So these policies, I want to name some policies. These policies like Make in India, Startup India, as well as tax reforms to increase the investments. So these are the steps, these are the measures which are taken by the government to make India business friendly as well as a mice destination in the world. Apart from that, government is also focusing on ease of doing business and particularly the business related to tourism, like setting up of hotel, resorts. Recently, we have all witnessed the promotion of Lux Trip, which was done none other than our Prime Minister itself. So government is very supportive right now, and government wants to promote India as a mice destination, as well as promote India as an ideal place to do any kind of business in the world. Okay. So now support from the allied industry and businesses. This is also very important. Apart from government, the other allied industries is also supporting the growth of mice industry in India. Like India has progressed rapidly in the areas of information technology and scientific research, which compels the people from worldwide who are related to IT and scientific researches to come to India and work here. So when there is influx of inbound tourists to any country, then automatically it will improve the tourism as well as the different segments of tourism industry. And we all know that mice is one of them. So these are also the good move. Indian industries are also growing at the rate of 5 to 7.5% per annum. When we talk about all other industries like textile, chemical, steel, auto industry, so all these industries are growing like anything. If we compare to the growth of industries of other countries, then India is not behind not so much behind to any other countries. Uh, it is uh, 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 it is doing very good. So other industries are also growing at the rate of 5 to 7.5%, and this growth is massive, and it generates an ample scope of growth in business activities, which finally resulted to the growth of MICE industry. Next, we can see that increasing rate of urbanization, very important. Urbanization is also increasing in India. We are also making new cities, making suburbs, satellite cities, and so these moves of India, government of India, and other local bodies are very welcoming, and it supports to the growth of MICE industry. Here we can see some data also. In the year 2021, India had an urbanization rate of 1.3%, which means the growth of urban area and households increased by 1.3%. And if we talk about the population of our country, then 1.3% is massive, is very good number. Now, the better connectivity with the world. Accessibility is also plays a major role for the promotion of MICE industry or for the promotion of any kind of business or any segment of tourism in any country. And India is also doing very good in that segment. Accessibility in India also increased every year and breaking its own previous record. If you observe it very keenly, then you can see this. In the last 10 years, railway has laid 7.5 kilometers of tracks every day, which is very good number. And in the year 2023-24, 34 kilometers of roads per day. So these are the numbers which represents India's aspiration to make itself developed country, and India's aspiration to make itself a global destination in every segment of tourism up to 2020 2047, when we will celebrate our 100th year of independence. So these are the figures which are very interesting and provides good support to the growth of India's tourism. Next topic is major strategy, the proposed steps for promoting MICE tourism management. Now, as this session is particularly on MICE, so what are the proposals and what are the steps taken by the government as well as the industry leaders, particularly for the development of MICE industry? Okay, so here we can see the following steps have been taken by the government as well as the industry stakeholders, like setting up of a MICE promotion bureau with industry representation at national as well as the destination level. It is in pipeline right now. It is a project of Ministry of Tourism with the line of ICPV, India Convention Promotion Bureau. Now government also wants to set up a MICE promotion bureau. The MICE promotion bureau have to work particularly on the MICE promotion. It is different from other travel bodies, like other associations like ITO and TAAI. The main focus is the development of MICE facilities and mice automation. When I say mice automation, then mice automation means there the automation of data, automation of inventories of facilities, mice facilities in India. Right now, we have to do all these uh, data manipulation or data management manually. So now government wants to do it in a manner which in which we can take help from the technology, and we can take help from the artificial intelligence and all, which is the talk of the time, that how we can introduce or how we can use these techniques to update our data, our database, so that any buyer or any uh, uh, country can access these data and or these convention centers and avail its service. So these are in the pipelines. Next thing which is done by the Ministry of Tourism or Government of India is creation of a corpus fund for bidding for large conventions. Large conventions, like, here I want to say that there are some conventions we are planning to bid for, like International AIDS Society. There is a convention which is organized by International AIDS Society, and the convention is on the research of HIV treatment. So we are in the process of uh, for that, and for that we are also collaborating with National Association uh, of Controlling AIDS, which comes under Ministry of Health, Government of India. Apart from that, we are also going to organize IMICE 2024. It is also in pipeline. We are planning to organize it in the month of September this year. And here we want to showcase Indian facilities, Indian mice facilities to the world. Basically, those facilities which were utilized in G20 summit. So we want to focus to uh, present those facilities to the world, to go there and to avail the services. For example, if I want to say that G20 summit, the different summits are organized in the different cities of India. We have organized summit in Northeast as well as in Jammu and Kashmir. We have also organized summit in Run of Kutch. We have also organized summit in Kumarakam, Kerala. So we want to showcase the facilities available at these centers, at these cities to the world, that we also that the convention facilities are also available at these corners of the country, and it is ready to host any kind of convention. So IMICE is a program, an event which is in pipeline. Okay. So creation of corpus fund for bidding for large conventions, like we have recently organized G20. So, and I have also mentioned IAS HIV convention, which is in pipeline. So we want to ministry wants to create a corpus fund which can be utilized to bid to take such conventions into India. For this corpus fund, equal contributions to will come from government and other participating industries. Okay, national and state bureaus have to bid for the conventions together, And how they will bid? They have to participate in the bidding process, which normally held in the different countries of the world. They have to go there and they have to bid for the conference to take that conference to India. Okay. After that, we also provided a single window clearance for organizing meetings and conventions. MICE is an integral part of the smart city program also in India, which is initiated by central government. Smart city program. Wherever we are planning for the smart city program, the creation of a convention center is mandatory. Okay, developing a mega convention cities in each of the 5 regions of India to cater to small and medium convention markets. So this is again a plan of government that there are government has divided the country into 5 regions, and in each region government wants to set up a mega convention center. Like one is in north, one should be in south, second is in south, third east, fourth west, and the fifth is central. So these 5 regions should have one mega convention center to cater to the local market. And as I said earlier, that inventory of MICE facilities and convention centers to be made online with the help of information technology and artificial intelligence. Right now, the data is not user-friendly and require lots of updating manually. Next is international convention organizers to be invited for fame trips. It is also a plan of Government of India that we have to invite the international convention organizations to India on a fame trip to make them familiar or to acquaint them with our existing MICE facilities. Next is simplify the conference visa regime. Conference visa regime is already very simple in the context of India, but government wants to make it more simple, like the introduction of e-tourist visa and all. Promotion of the MICE segment through specialized trade fairs and road shows. We are organizing road shows, especially in Europe or European countries. But now government wants to organize road show in Far East, Middle East. Those markets, those emerging markets, not in traditional markets only. So these are the policies and these are the strategies, major strategy we can say, government is working upon to make India as a MICE destination. Now, future trends. What is future trends of MICE in India? When we talk about future, the future is very optimistic. People become optimistic when they talk about their future. So in that way, MICE tourism is also very aspirational and very at very good place if we talk about MICE in the context of India. Ministry had identified the potential of MICE long back, and with the aim to develop this, they established India Convention Promotion Bureau along with well-known industry experts. For the establishment of ICPB, Ministry has also took the help of industry experts, and the aim of establishment of ICPB was to promote India as a destination for MICE tourism. The Bureau participates in travel conferences and organizes road shows in domestic as well as international locations. Moreover, the draft National Tourism Policy 2015 lays a lot of emphasis on the MICE tourism as a product. We have also announced a tourism policy in the year of 2015, and in which MICE tourism is promoted as a different tourism product, and it emphasizes on maximizing synergy between leisure and MICE tourism to enable the MICE visitors for pre and post leisure with an aim to extend their stay and motivate them to visit other locations and earn more foreign exchange, obviously. So these are the future trends, like in a simple way, if I want to say that we want to automate the data updation first. We want to make MICE tourism as a different product which is being offered by tourism industry in India, in the context of India. And we want to grow MICE tourism with the synergy of leisure tourism, so that a MICE visitor, so that a MICE visitor can organize a leisure tour pre and post meeting. So in that way, what we will get, we will elongate his stay in the country, and we can earn more foreign exchange from them. New tourism policy also identifies MICE as an important product to boost the tourism revenue, along with another mode of tourism like heritage and culture tourism, spirituality, yoga, Ayurveda, agri-tourism, wildlife, cuisine, photography, etc. So along with those products of tourism, we want to develop MICE tourism as a product in India. Okay. Now in this slide, we can see the major MICE destination, the major emerging MICE destination in the world, in India. First established destination in the first column, and in the next column, we can see the emerging destination. The established one are Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Goa, Bangalore, Trivandrum, Bhubaneswar, as I have mentioned earlier. And now these tier 2 cities are also emerging as a MICE destination in our country, and these are also organizing a large number of conventions at national level as well as at international level. And these cities are Agra, Varanasi, Udaipur, Ahmedabad, Surat, Pune, Trivandrum, Visakhapatnam, Amravati. So these cities are going to, and the list is very small. I have compiled a small number of cities, but the list is very long, and there are lots of cities which are emerging as a MICE destination in our country. Okay. Now the conclusion. In conclusion, I want to say that India is being popular as the MICE destination in the world and promoting itself as a market as well as a destination. India is not promoting itself as a market only. Market means domestic and outbound. For the people, for the tourists who are involved in tourism at domestic level or at outbound level, India is promoting itself as a market as well as a destination for the tourists who involves themselves as inbound tourists in India. In the case of India, MICE in India is growing rapidly with a strong domestic sector and a booming outbound traffic. At the same time, inbound corporate travel, hotels, and convention centers are also growing to make India into a leading meeting destination in the world. So we are having a good number of facilities. I have already shown the statistics, and apart from that, we are also developing other facilities in the different parts of the country. Foreign national tourism organizations are also looking at India as a preferred MICE destination because of the many promotional programs done by the Ministry of Tourism and Government of India in foreign countries, like road shows I have mentioned, like participation in the travel and tourism fairs. Indian state tourism boards, venues, hotel chains, and MICE operators are also contributing to the growth plans to capture the maximum share. And in this whole phenomena, apart from the government body like state tourism board and national tourism board, hotel chains and convention centers are also contributing a lot to make themselves a contributor as well as a beneficiary of this whole exercise. So with these words, I want to conclude this presentation. And
Thank you.
question
Thank you. Thank you.
comes from the audience, then they are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhinit. It's such a pleasure to have you with us. And first of all, I'm really very happy that you have been contributing to this industry quite a bit. Earlier, you spent some time with IGNU also, and thereafter you moved from there and you have come over here. That's really nice. And I'm also very happy that you spent some time in IITTM Gwalior also. That's
Yes,
also
sir.
lovely to know and lovely to hear. And all the initiatives which are taking place. Now, few things which comes to mind.
Yes.
ICPB used to run some short-term training programs. Are they still on, or we are done away with that?
No, sir. It is still on. ICPB is right now offering internship to the students of different tourism colleges at who are pursuing their bachelor's and master's in tourism studies.
Okay,
So
okay,
internship
okay.
programs are there.
Internship programs are there. That's one. Secondly, something very valuable inputs you have given, setting up MICE Promotion Bureau, and then you talked about the automation part, and then
Yes.
also you talked about the corpus which is to be created. Because I'm just recollecting Tourism Finance Corporation of India, TFCI,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that was
Yes, sir. Yes.
created earlier. So this
Mm-hmm.
corpus really would be very meaningful
Yes, sir.
because a lot of people can do wonders. They can add value to this particular segment of tourism. But what they
Right.
need is their financial support. And
Right.
ICPB can play a very good, very important role on that. Now, this ICA, it used to be at Hague earlier in
Yes, sir.
Netherlands.
Yes, sir.
Are
Yes,
they
sir. It
still
is.
there or have they moved somewhere else?
It is, sir, in Geneva now.
Okay, okay.
Their
Otherwise,
one
it
office
used
is
to
in
be in
Geneva.
Amsterdam earlier in Netherlands.
Their one office is in Geneva, and
Okay.
Mr. Gopinath is the
Oh,
managing
Senthil,
director.
Senthil,
Senthil, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Senthil Gopinath. Okay,
yes,
okay.
sir.
He
Yes.
spent a lot of time with mice industry and events. Okay, he's the one. If I recall, he's from Sri Lanka. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out a couple of things in my mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's wonderful. And you talked about that Sector 25 Dwarka new venue which has come up. That's also amazing, which you told
Yes.
can be
Yes.
extended to 10,000. That's really very good. And Prakti Madana has also taken a very good shape.
Yes,
And
sir.
at present, one more thing which was coming, yeah, the policy part, the initiative part, which you talked about, MICE
Mm-hmm.
playing very important role. Uh, is there? ICPB used to have kind of a board and kind of advisory board or something. It used to have president, vice president, and others. Couple
Yes,
of
sir. Yes, sir.
people
Right.
were working. That is still continuing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is still continuing, sir.
That is still continuing. Okay.
The chairman is tourism secretary, and
Yes.
the vice chairman is the people from the industry.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. We wish you all the best. And it was such a wonderful insight which you have given,
Thank
because
you, sir.
particularly the presentation and the statistics and the slides and the PPT which
Yes,
you
sir.
shared, that gave a lot of insight to everybody. Thank you very
Yes,
much for sparing your time. We look forward to be working closely with you, and
thank you, sir. My
let us
pleasure, sir.
share from time to time valuable information with the global audience. Let people know what all is happening in the mice industry in India and how ICPB is working as a catalytic factor in that. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
globally, I would like to call it a green morning and a green afternoon and a green evening, depending on which part of the world you are in, what time zone you are in. And let's convey our thanks to Mr. Abhinit Sharma for being with us today. Thank you very much. With these words, we are signing off today. Look forward meeting you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Sunday. You will have a program at 9:30 in the morning. I must share with everybody. We will take you to Woodbury University tomorrow morning. And I wish to tell everyone, don't forget Indian knowledge system we'll be talking. And tomorrow evening, we will be having India Tourism this week. We'll talk about what has happened in tourism, hospitality, and aviation during this week, and rest we will take on with you later. Thank you very much.